Why do 90% of horror fans think Dracula was just a story? What if I told you he was real and far scarier than fiction? A 15th century prince who ruled with fear? Vlad III of Wallachia, better known as Vlad the Impaler? He impaled tens of thousands, leaving forests of corpses. His gruesome legacy inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. Get ready, because the real Dracula story is far darker than you imagined. To understand the terror Vlad the Impaler would later unleash, we must first delve into his early life. Born in 1431 in the fortress of Sigiswara, Vlad III was the son of Vlad II Dracula, a member of the Order of the Dragon, a chivalric order sworn to protect Christianity in Eastern Europe. Vlad's childhood was anything but ordinary. At the age of 11, Vlad and his younger brother Radu were sent as hostages to the Ottoman Empire. This was a common practice to ensure their father's loyalty to the Sultan. While Radu adapted to life in the Ottoman court, Vlad harbored deep resentment and hatred for his captors. Back in Wallachia, the political climate was turbulent. The region was a battleground for power between Hungary and the Ottoman Empire. Vlad's father, Vlad II, was assassinated, and his older brother Mircea was blinded and buried alive by political rivals. This brutal political landscape forged Vlad's iron will and thirst for vengeance. These formative years, marked by betrayal, imprisonment, and loss, sowed the seeds of the ruthless ruler Vlad would become. His early experiences in the Ottoman court and the violent death of his family members influenced his methods of rule and his infamous penchant for cruelty. Stay with us as we uncover how these early traumas transformed young Vlad into the fearsome Vlad the Impaler. As Vlad ascended to the throne of Wallachia in 1456, his reign quickly became synonymous with brutality and fear. Determined to secure his rule and defend his land from external threats, Vlad embarked on a series of ruthless military campaigns. His primary adversaries were the encroaching Ottoman forces, but he also faced internal dissent and treacherous boyars who sought to undermine his authority. Vlad's military strategies were as cunning as they were brutal. He employed guerrilla tactics, ambushes, and scorched earth policies to outmaneuver his enemies. However, it was his methods of punishment that etched his name into the annals of history. The most infamous of these methods was impalement. Vlad would have his enemies, criminals, and dissenters impaled on large wooden stakes, often leaving them to die slowly in agonizing pain. The sight of thousands of impaled bodies served as a gruesome deterrent to his foes, and a stark warning to those contemplating rebellion. This ghastly spectacle earned him the moniker Vlad the Impaler. One of the most notorious instances of his cruelty occurred in 1462, during his conflict with the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed II. As the Sultan's forces advanced into Wallachia, they were met with a horrifying sight, the Forest of the Impaled. Thousands of Ottoman prisoners and traitors were displayed on stakes, creating a nightmarish landscape that struck terror into the hearts of his enemies. Vlad's reign was characterized by a relentless pursuit of power and an unyielding desire to instill fear. His legacy as a ruler is a complex tapestry of heroism and horror, as he defended his homeland with an iron fist while committing acts of unspeakable cruelty. Join us next as we explore the myths and legends that have grown around Vlad the Impaler, and how he inspired the creation of one of literature's most iconic characters, Count Dracula.